Today I wanted to bring a platform to your attention where you can do automated airdrop farming on 4 different networks, all through the spot, completely hands off, and only few things you have to do I wanted to show you in this video. As you should all know by now, I'm talking literally every single day here on this channel about airdrop farming, presenting you hidden airdrop gems, what actions you have to take in them, how much time you have to spend, and how much capital they require. This video is now for people who wanted to do it completely hands off, who don't have the time to do manual airdrop farming, and Farmbase I think is a great solution for that. So let's get into it. You can farm with Farmbase on 4 different networks. They offer to do it on Base, Solana, Linea, and Scroll. Obviously on Base, Linea, and Scroll we are farming for the future governance token, which they will most likely have. And on Solana, we are farming the ecosystem airdrops. I want to give you the example today for the Base blockchain because in my opinion, Base has the most potential of all of them. So before we get into that, the features they built in this farming bot here are, of course, that it's automated, that you can track everything your bot or basically your wallet is doing. And the most important thing, it's anti-Sybil protected. So you don't get blacklisted with those wallets. It's a bot which does these actions completely organic and you don't get flagged or anything if you do the things I will mention in a few seconds. And before we get into those specific steps, we want to get into the numbers, what you can expect based on the Arbitrum airdrop criteria. So for example, in my demo wallet now, I put in 0.2 Ethereum to have some funds, of course, for gas fees and do those actions. So the swaps, the lending, and whatever the bot is doing. Then I'm calculating for at least 9 months because I expect the base airdrop to be at the end of this year, maybe at the beginning of next year. And I wanted to have a transaction frequency of every 5 days. So at least 1 transaction within those 5 days. And again, based on the Arbitrum airdrop criteria, what you can expect is with the free version around 4K and with the premium version around 5.5K. And you can also see what you might pay in transaction fees, how much volume the bot will build, how much transactions it will collect, and also your expected ending balance. And as we just had, for example, the Cancun upgrade, transaction fees on Base are now below 1 cent, or you basically just pay for providing liquidity around 1 to 2 to 3 cents. So it's basically nothing, very similar to what you pay on the Solana network. So what you want to do to get started is obviously first sign in with your wallet. You can do that with MetaMask or Rebby. In my case, I'm using Rebby. I just want to sign in and create, and then you will be led over to this dashboard. As you can see, I already have a wallet over here, a demo wallet, which is currently farming on Base. This wallet was created around, if we click on it, 6 days ago, and it already did 10 transactions here in this case and almost 1K in volume. This wallet was funded with around 0.19 Ethereum, and I adjusted it to do a transaction every 5 days. This is a premium feature here in this case. If you get the free version, it will be always an every 10 days. So of course, this is now already a created wallet. That's why we want to go back to the dashboard, and you first want to create a wallet. So you want to just click on create a wallet, and then you can choose if you want to have a free wallet, which doesn't cost anything, but you have an airdrop share. So basically you pay the team. Once you receive an airdrop, the team gets 25% of it and you get 75% of it, but you don't have any subscription fee. Or you can also choose the premium version where you get 100% of your airdrop amount, but you pay $25 a month. For the EVM chains, if you choose it for Solana, it will be $15 per month. In this case, I wanted to show it you with the premium wallet. So we just choose it and click on create premium wallet. And then of course we want to first pay to activate this wallet. So we want to go on checkout one wallet, which will lead us over to the checkout page where we can pay in USDT or USDC on Polygon, for example, on the Binance Smart Chain, on Ethereum, or on Base. Then you just click on continue, pay those fees, and then your wallet is already set and you can start by funding it. How you do that is very easy. You just again click on the wallet you just created, you scroll all the way down, and then you just want to click on deposit Ethereum. And then it offers you an address, an EVM address here in this case, and you can fund it whether on Base or on the Ethereum network. The most important thing here in this case is you should fund this from a centralized exchange. And that's especially important if you farm, for example, with 10 different wallets, because if you fund all these wallets from another wallet which is already decentralized, you might get flagged and blacklisted because the system recognizes you as a civil farmer which uses several wallets. And that's of course a thing we want to strictly avoid, because otherwise our efforts were useless here in this case. So after you funded your wallet from a centralized exchange, if you send it to the Ethereum network, you of course have first to bridge the funds over. You can just use the official bridge here in this case, which of course gives you another transaction for farming the Base airdrop here in this case. And then you have the funds available on the Base network and your wallet should be active. You can see that here on the top right, it should be green and say active. And then it should do the first transaction. Again, if you use the premium version in the next 5 days, if you use the free version, it should do it within the next 10 days. And you should see all your farming history down here and check these transactions, for example, on the Blockchain Explorer. What you can also do if you need those funds because there's an emergency situation, or I don't know, you want to stop farming, or for whatever reason, you can just click on withdraw, type in the withdrawal address and the amount of funds you want to withdraw and withdraw them. And that's it. And you already got the funds back on another wallet. What you can also do is export and import private keys. So you don't have to create a new wallet. You can, for example, also use a wallet which you already created in your MetaMask or Rabby wallet and import this one. So you just come back here and click on import wallet. You just paste in the private key and import this wallet, and then fund this wallet, of course, again with gas fees. So that does obviously also work. Up here, you can choose the network on which you want to farm. And on Solana, in this case, you have to fund this wallet with Solana tokens. On the other two, and Scroll and Linear, we also need Ethereum to pay the gas fees, to also fund them with Ethereum if you want to start farming for those EVM chains. Now you might want to ask if there are some other differences beside the price from the free and the premium version. And yes, there are. For example, if you use the free version, you can just use up to 10 wallets on EVM chains, and also on Solana. If you use the premium version, you can do up to unlimited wallets, so as many as you want to farm with. And you can also only export the private key to your MetaMask or to your Rabby wallet if you use the premium version. Last thing I want to mention also regarding those wallets, how much should you fund those wallets with? So I can recommend to do at least 0.1 Ethereum per wallet, so currently around $350 in Ethereum. If you use Solana, you should do at least 2 Solana, because if the balance is too low on those wallets, it will stop farming. It will tell you this in advance. The status will show you have to fund your wallet. So do at least 0.1 Ethereum and 2 Solana on the Solana network, that the bot can work properly and you don't have any issues that some swaps can't be done or some lending can't be done. You want to, of course, have exposure to all of those steps, especially on the layer 2s, that you get the most out of it. In terms of security, who is behind all of this? The CEO is Daniel. He also has a YouTube channel. He created, for example, also some tutorials which you can watch before you get into all of that, which are linked on the top of the page here. So there is an 8-man docs dev team behind all of this. They are all very well known in the space. And you, of course, have the risk, as it is a centralized platform, that they can access your wallets. You should be aware of this, and in case those guys try to run with our money, which will obviously most likely not happen, we can track them down. They also, for example, provide a Discord server where you can ask all your questions, or if you experience any issues, you can just create a support ticket and they will help you over there immediately. So what I'm currently doing here, to mention that as well, I'm farming on several wallets. I funded all these wallets with 0.1 Ethereum. My focus here in this case is mainly on Base and on Scroll, because I think those will be the most lucrative ones. But you can, of course, completely decide by yourself which of them you wanted to use. You can test everything out with the free version if this is something for you. And if you feel more confident and create more wallets, you can obviously just upgrade to the premium version and run it with 10, 20, 30, or how many wallets you want to farm with. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below this video. Happy to help you out in this case. If you like this overview, would be great if you hit the like button, and if you don't want to miss future updates on Farmbase or other airdrop farming opportunities, this is the right channel for you. Hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll meet in the next one.